Grand Rising Tribe, it's Mr. Hall back again. If you are unfamiliar or don't know, I'm a spiritual healer, artist, founder, leadership mentor, many different labels. But either way, I'm here to provide you, that's better. Yeah. I'm here to provide you some spiritual guidance, give you an energy update, provide confirmations. We know you are your best leader and best answer as we are shifting into a understanding that we are the creators of our reality. And if you've watched any of my previous videos or posts, you'll know that as soon as I begin the video, I begin to channel. So things that were coming up for the collective today. So you may feel there's one last straw left for you to address, something that's attached to you, something that may be draining your energy. In addition, you will also be stepping into a path that is separating you outside of the norms of what we would consider conventional reality and conventional daily living, right? Something out of the box. I'm also picking up that you may have a lot of monitoring spirits or energies around you attempting to impede and steal your ideas, your energy, your frequency, just putting your attention on things and in places that are crumbling. Okay, and you're being guided to maintain your frequency and hold the frequency. Okay, a salt bath may be very significant for you as well to address some of this static energy. All right, and how we've been breaking down the readings most recently, I'm also picking up taking flight. So some idea of yours is taking flight. Some action that you're taking has been going in the right direction despite any outwardly perceived roadblocks. Okay, you are in sync with nature. You are in sync with the flow and the timing of the universe, whatever you define as God, as this is a big collective and we are practicing omnism and animism. Okay, and you may have a window of opportunity to go through some type of portal, some type of higher activation energetically. Okay, stepping away from conventional logic as we understand it, linear and archetypal and architectural, to flowing into sense, right? Something may logically make forward progression, however, and with that understanding and wisdom and reason, you are stepping into sense as you are seeing ahead, okay? Seeing a bit ahead of what may be going on societally, globally, energetically, universally, okay? All right, and I also picked up seeing beyond here. I did make a note on it for you because this came through as a channeled message privately. So something may be coming to you privately, something that is supposed to be for you to know, okay? So you may be exploring things like truths. Okay, I'm picking up beyond classified, okay? This did come through as a message and a subscription. So you may be subscribing yourself to something that is beyond a classified nature. So this can be within government, this can be within societies, bloodlines, okay? You may be the individual of your bloodline, of your family, okay, of your inner circle, of your social group, however this stands out to you, okay? Yeah, so we have something coming through with communication. So the planet of Mercury, okay? Some type of quick communication and or the way that you're analyzing information and energy around you. Okay, and then we have Gemini, all right, which are Geminis being known for good communication. So definitely something about information, communication, and your capacity to focus, hone in, tunnel vision, I'm picking up, okay, to really focus in on what is pertinent to you outside of any noise that would be important, right? Still relative. However, you're really focusing and getting your nose to the ground. is the saying that I'm picking up. So someone may speak in that nature. You're getting your nose to the ground with something. Okay? I'm really picking up this full confidence and belief in yourself outside of societal norms. This is the energy coming through as we look beyond, right? Yeah. And you're looking at methods for healing. Okay? You're incorporating new methods for healing and possibly sharing this as well. So we'll keep Virgo and Gemini, and let's see what house this may be affecting. Okay. Yeah, so your beliefs. Your beliefs are leading you into finding new methodologies for healing, and this may be on a mass scale, macro, or it may be on a micro scale, okay? And then we have 12th house. Hidden tendencies mentally are coming to light, right? You're going through an introspection, which is the first step of ascension, to really look at yourself and hold yourself accountable. So you're holding yourself accountable for where you are, where your direction is headed, what this feels like, what this looks like. Okay. I'm also picking up a purging energy, and really big on communication. You may be getting a communication of some type of love, okay? You may be guided to communicate your emotions. You may be guided to communicate your attraction, your pleasure, right? Communicate what's bringing you joy in this global time of change, this universal time of change, okay? Now, we're starting with the practical aspects, like I said. So those karma cards are giving us a foundation, and I'll read them further in a second. And then we have the psychic tarot that I'll be using. We've really been connecting with this. So you may be connecting to things psychically. For example, your hope. As soon as I split the deck, this is the card that we see. You're connecting with your hope. You are holding this light, again, holding this frequency, okay? The number 17 may be significant, breaking down into an 8. So your hope for abundance in whatever form that means to you. What does abundance mean for you? So this may not be fiscally, this may not be financially, this may not be the conventional, because I keep picking up this energy of unconventionality, okay? And number 2, so you're bringing balance to the way that you are perceiving abundance and what it means to you. Okay, what I picked up is sometimes you have to do something. Okay, it's very interesting. So the way that I'm picking this up, you've almost put yourself in a situation that has forced you to remain faithful to your path, almost as though a placebo effect to yourself, because you understand some perfectionist energies with this Virgo that I picked up, okay, that could have been inhibiting you, hindering you for years, and you've released that energy. Okay, so you're releasing this need to be perfect and allowing yourself to flow, and you're giving yourself the grace and the space to do this no matter what is going on around you, okay? So this is really interesting and good energy. All right, so let's see what the, okay, Psychic Tarot wants us to know. Yeah, so you're speaking your mind, okay? You're really getting into this communication. So something huge, I'm picking up a heavy emphasis on communication and the way that you communicate and what is being communicated to you and the way that you receive and perceive this energy.